After Queensland's tough loss in Game 1, it's time to look ahead to Game 2 and the potential squad changes the Maroons could make. This is based on individual performances from the opener. I put together my predicted Queensland team, factoring in form, impact and what needs to change. If you haven't seen my full breakdown and player rankings from Game 1 yet, check that out on the channel now, and let's get into who should line up for Game 2 and why. I strongly believe Kalyn Ponga deserves a second chance, especially given his proven track record in Origin. Unless Reece Walsh has a breakout return, Ponga's competitiveness and game-breaking ability are too valuable to ignore, and Queensland must build attacking plays around him more effectively. In Game 1, Ponga had limited involvement, but his few touches still demanded defensive respect. His ability to create space and offload in tight situations makes him a unique threat. The Maroons must design more structured sets to bring him into the game earlier and have more to do. Xavier Coates should retain his spot after a solid Game 1. His aerial threat gives Queensland a real edge, and he showed how he can handle the pressure under the high ball. He also provides strong carries coming out of his own end. With Queensland's attack lacking direction, Coates' work rate on kick returns was a standout. He consistently gained valuable meters, often starting sets with momentum. His confidence and physicality will be crucial again, especially under pressure moments on the edge. Robert Toya's debut performance was one of the few bright spots for Queensland. He was composed, defensively sound, and contributed to attacking momentum with smart passes. At only 20 years old, he showed maturity and deserves another shot. His confidence against Latrell Mitchell in Game 1 was impressive, especially considering the pressure of debuting at Origin level. Toya's flick passes and vision helped Queensland escape their own end effectively, and another appearance gives him a chance to build on that foundation and link more with his winger. Despite having limited touches and largely being shut down by Stephen Crichton, Tabuai-Fidow did show his explosiveness late in Game 1. Queensland must find ways to involve him more, whether through set plays or roaming from the centre position. His speed is unmatched and needs to be a focus of the game plan. The Hammers' attacking instincts are elite, but without clean ball he's unable to shine. Queensland should consider giving him license to roam or shift him closer to the action. He's the kind of player who can swing a game with a single moment. Returning from injury, Taulagi should slot right back in. He's a strong finisher, good under the high ball and a solid defensive winger. Holmes hasn't played on the wing regularly, making Taulagi the more natural fit. His combination with Valentine Holmes at club level is well established, and that familiarity could benefit the Maroons. He also brings size and strength that can help Queensland make meters out of trouble, and his return improves both ends of the field. I believe Munster will retain his spot on reputation and ability to turn a game on its head. He was limited in Game 1, but with better field position he can become the game breaker Queensland needs. A big response is expected from him in Game 2. Munster is the kind of player who thrives on broken play, and Queensland must give him freedom to roam. His kicking game will also need to improve to apply pressure on New South Wales. Game 2 is a must win, and Munster needs to take charge from the outset. It's time to look to the future and give Dearden the full reins at halfback. Cherry Evans, while experienced, struggled in Game 1, and at 36 years old he's a good opportunity to develop Dearden in this role. His energy, speed and competitive nature make him a strong candidate. Dearden has shown at club and Origin level that he doesn't shy away from the big stage. His left foot kicking adds variety, and he's quicker than most halfbacks defensively. Queensland needs someone who can inject pace and take on the line, and Dearden ticks all the boxes. Queensland lacked punch through the middle, and Corey Horsburgh is the kind of enforcer who can bring aggression and momentum. He's had a strong NRL season and deserves a chance to assert himself in the Origin arena. His size and attitude are just what Queensland needs up front. Replacing Lindsay Collins, Horsburgh brings a fiery edge and won't take a backward step. He's the kind of player who can rattle the opposition with big hits and emotional intensity. Expect him to be targeted early and to respond with impact. Ben Hunt provides an experienced playmaking option out of dummy half and brings a different style to Harry Grant. He allows Queensland to start the game with control and then inject Grant as an impact player later on. This balance worked well in previous series. Hunt's kicking from dummy half is often underrated and could be crucial in controlling field position. He also defends well above his weight, which is essential early in the grind. His leadership will help settle the team through the opening exchanges. Tino Fa'asuamaleaui was one of the best in Game 1 and remains a must-pick for Queensland. His toughness, energy and consistency provide the platform for others to shine. He certainly leads from the front and lifts the side around him. His work rate never drops and he often takes the toughest carries when the team is under pressure. Tino's ability to play big minutes at a high level is rare among props. His leadership will be vital again, especially with the younger forward rotation around him. I believe Beau Fermor is better suited to starting, where he can use his size and work rate to wear down the opposition early. He's had a great year at club level and deserves to be used in his natural position. Off the bench, his strengths were largely wasted. He offers good line running and can expose tired defenders on the edge. With more time on the field, his combination with Dearden on the left edge could be potent. Expect his defensive output to improve now that he's playing from kickoff. Jeremiah Nanai was one of Queensland's most effective players, and there's no question he retains his spot. He's a constant threat both defensively and in the air, and he seems to rise for big moments. His origin pedigree is starting to show. Nanai's vertical leap makes him a weapon off attacking kicks, a tactic Queensland should use more. Defensively, he's improved his discipline and positioning. He continues to grow as a big game player, and his confidence is certainly sky high. Patrick Carrigan remains the heart of the forward pack. His defensive effort, leadership and toughness can't be replaced. While not overly flashy, he's the kind of player every successful Origin side needs. He rarely misses tackles and often takes 2 or 3 defenders with him on each carry. Carrigan's calm under pressure is crucial when the game becomes chaotic. He'll be central to Queensland's defensive wall once again. Harry Grant's shift to the bench makes strategic sense. He can take advantage of tired forwards and bring speed and spark around the ruck. He's still a key part of the team, just in a slightly different role. Grant will be more dangerous in the second half when the pace slows and gaps appear. His decision making in short range situations gives Queensland an edge. This dynamic 1-2 punch with Hunt could be decisive. Mo Fotuaika's offers solid go forward and hard hitting defense off the bench. He brings energy and impact that can change the tempo of the game. As a starting prop, he was definitely outshone, but as a bench weapon he could be much more effective. Coming off the bench suits his high intensity style, allowing him to focus on short, powerful stints. He needs to lift his aggression and provide immediate momentum, and if he can match New South Wales' bench forwards' physicality, he'll justify his retention. Despite a quiet Game 1, Reuben Cotter is a proven Origin performer. His passion, effort and toughness still make him a valuable inclusion. Expect a bounce back performance from him in Game 2. Cotter thrives on adversity and will relish the chance to respond to critics. His versatility and tackling ability allow him to cover multiple forward positions, and Queensland will look to him to lift the defensive line's energy whenever he's injected into the game. Now for a bit of a controversial one, we have Kulikefu Finifuiaki, who offers the flair and physicality that Queensland's bench lacked in Game 1. He can make a real difference with his strong carries and overall aggression. He replaces Trent Loiero to add more impact in the middle stages of the match. He's had a breakout season in the NRL and brings youthful confidence to the squad. Finifuiaki is explosive in contact and thrives on second phase play. Queensland will hope he brings the X factor needed to turn the game. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. Comment down below what you think of this new team and any changes you'd make. With that being said, we'll see you in the next video and goodbye.